Hello friends and welcome to Nile B Academy. In this video, I'm going to take you through the fundamentals of Excel. By the end of this video, you will know everything about Excel fundamentals. I'll walk you through the name box, formula bar, so on and so forth. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing that we are going to know it is the name box. So this area here, it is called name box. Okay, so this is it. So here currently it is A1. This is A as the column, and row it is row 1. So if you move here, let's just say randomly here, we are in J what? J10. Just go here and you check it. So this one will help us in our future videos whenever we are giving references to different locations of the Excel worksheet. So make sure that whenever you are told to move to maybe you can even type here, let's say K9. Okay, you see we have now moved to K9. So that is it. That is name box. So it is row, like this row this way and the column that way. So it is K9. It is row number 9. So when you go up to here, you will go up to row 9. So how about this? This is C what? This is C2. It is C and it is in row 2. So how about this? I guess you should put this one in the comment section. What is this? And how do you explain it to a beginner? So I guess you will do it in that way. So enough about name box. Let's move to the formula bar. So this is what is so-called formula bar. So whatever things that you write here will always be reflected there. And the reason as to why it is called formula bar, we will be dealing with a lot of formulas like plus, minus, and all of other things. They are going to be projected here, and that's why they are called what. If you delete them from here, they will be reflected as well here. So that is that. So enough about formula bar. Now let's go to the status bar. So this is what is so-called status bar. Down here, there are a lot of things in this status bar. So first of all, this ready, it indicates that the worksheet, it is ready. Excel worksheet is ready. So it is in ready mode. So next to it here, we have macros. So what are macros? So when we move later on in the course, we will know more about macros. It helps us to automate our work. If you have repetitive tasks and you want to automate them so that all these tasks happen automatically, that is where macros always become handy. So we will discuss that. So this is a scroller. You just move it like this, as well as this up and down. So that is that. So here we have views. We have three different views. So this is the normal view, or you can call it preview if you want to call it like that. So we have the normal view, the view that we are seeing now, but you can also change it to another view. Okay, so that is a different view. And lastly here, you can change it to another view. So you can always play with these three views. So that is that. So this is normal, this is page layout, and this is page break preview. So that is that. So here you have zoom in and zoom out. So you can always make good use of it if you want to really view something in a good angle. So make sure that you always increase or decrease based on your interests and based on whatever things that you are planning to implement at that particular time. So I have been talking a lot regarding worksheet and workbook, and I guess most of us don't know the differences between workbook and worksheet. So these things that we have now, it is the sheet. This is sheet. Okay, this is worksheet. Workbook, it is like let me give us this analogy. So whenever you are using Microsoft Word, that word it is called document. Okay, here in Excel, something of that kind, it is not called uh, uh, document in this in this section or in this sem. Here it is not called document, but it is called workbook. Microsoft document, Microsoft Word document, and Microsoft Excel workbook. Okay, that is the difference. There's no Microsoft Excel uh, document. Okay, so that is it. So let me go here and I show you the differences. So have you seen here? It says that blank workbook. So this is workbook. So workbook is entirely general, but the worksheet is something that is within a workbook. So let's take workbook as a parent and sheets, they are the children. So here this is the firstborn, and if you want to add more sheet, you can just click this new icon here. It will give you two. So this is the firstborn. Let's use that analogy. Secondborn, thirdborn, fourth, fifth, so on and so forth. You can have 200 plus worksheet in the same workbook. Okay, so like here you can have sheet 1. Okay, let's just type random things here. You have sheet 2. Let's just say, let's just type that. So sheet 3, sheet 4, and sheet 5. Okay, so we are just writing random words. You see that is in sheet 1, in sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4, sheet 5. Okay, so that is that. So someone may wonder how do we rename a sheet? So if you want to rename a sheet, you just click here, double click it, and you can name it anything. Okay, you can just say days of the week. Okay, so month, sorry, you double click it, month, so on and so forth. You can just double click it and you just debug it. So that is that. So lastly, we are going to go and check the number of columns and the number of rows that we have in Excel worksheet. I guess you know the differences between workbook and worksheet by now. So let's see how many rows do we have in a worksheet and how many columns do we have in a worksheet. So for you to check the number of rows, you just click Control and then the down arrow. Control down arrow. It will bring you to the last row. So we have 1,048,576 rows. Okay, that is a lot. So if you want to go back, just click Control Home or Control Up Arrow. So that is that. Whenever you want to try to check the number of rows in Excel worksheet. So how about the number of columns? So these are the columns. So here we have columns are numbered in ABC. So we have A, B, C, D up to Z. So on so forth. The same thing, you just click Control, then right arrow. So we are here in the last section, that is last section of the column, that is XFD. So it means that, let's first go back. It means that after Z, so it will now start A, B, A, C. You see, there's a lot. So Excel, uh, in one Excel work workbook, there are a lot of sheets, and in one Excel sheet, there are a lot of columns and there are a lot of rows. So it is enough for you to write a lot of things here on Excel. The only drawback here is the storage. If your storage is low, yeah, therefore you will not have uh, ample space of working here. But if you have enough storage, you can store a lot of data, like millions of rows. okay, and thousands of columns. So up to this far, thank you so much. This is the things that I have prepared today. So from tomorrow onward, we will now dive into the real Excel. So we will start doing a lot of analysis. If you have not subscribed up to this point, so just take 1 minute and you subscribe. Thank you. God bless you all.